Welcome back to Obscure Board Games. This is Snakes Alive. In this game, players try to exchange their snake discs for gems by calling out their opponent's names and summoning the snake. To start, each player takes 5 discs and the snake is placed inside of the basket. On your turn, place one of your snake discs into the snake pit. All other players place a hand on one of the Swami teachers around the basket. You now call out the name of one of your opponents as you press your finger into one of the basket's holes. Once you do this, either nothing will happen or the snake will fly out of the basket. If the snake stays in the basket, you may place another disc into the pit, call out another name, and test another hole in the basket. As long as the snake stays in, you can continue to press your luck, but your turn ends when the snake comes out. When the snake pops out of the basket, the opponent whose name you called must attempt to catch the snake before it hits the ground. If they catch it, you give them one of your gems. If you don't have any gems, you take all of their snake discs. If the snake falls to the ground, the person who tried to catch it must pay a gem to the supply or take 5 more discs. If you run out of discs before the snake comes out of the basket, your turn ends. You receive a gem and 5 more discs to start again on your next turn. If it's not your turn, the only time you are able to take your hand off of the Swami teacher is when your name is called and the snake pops out of the basket. If you remove your hand when your name is not called or when the snake does not pop out, you lose a gem or take 1 snake disc from every player. The first player to obtain 5 gems defeats the snake and wins the game.